This channel is supported by my books, including my new book, Fishing the Edge, Techniques and Tales from Surfboat and Kayak, and you can learn more at johnskinnerfishing.com and on Amazon. All right, heading back out in the Hobie. Yeah, you know, I could do this with my flat skiff, but as if you've watched my previous videos, there's a lot of debris out here. In fact, I wish I had the camera on just a little bit earlier, because man, I just ran right into stuff. You know, it's right under the water. It's like brush but you know, limbs, and now there's barnacles growing on it all. And yeah, I mean, I made a hard turn. I still hit it with my fins and my rudder. Now, if I was going 30 miles an hour and hit that with my motor, that might not be good. So yeah, I'm going to limit my range. The fishing's been good, so I think I can limit my range and still do fish in the kayak. I love fishing out of the kayak anyway. Once you get on them, it's so quiet. So we'll see what happens. All right, gonna meander my way through all the brush over here, and there's a couple mullet jump up against this shoreline, so it's usually a decent indicator of reds. The mullet are too big. Oops, look at this, for the reds that I'm fishing for to eat, but they reds stay with them, I guess, because the mullets stir things up. Looks like I'll deal with a little bit of a breeze today, but you know, sometimes if you can just deal with the breeze, it's better than having it absolutely dead calm. So we'll see. And been convincing myself I don't need the gulp, especially with this. This is yeah, this is that new color, and there's a link in the video description and all that, but I'm not worried about that right now. Fish. So it's not the only lure I used this trip, but it turned out to be the only lure I caught on. So this is the new John Skinner Mossy Mullet in cooperation with Salt Strong, and I'll have a link to that in the video description. And I'll say something about the swim bait hook weights as I go along as well. And I'll have links to all of the gear in the video description. And if you like this video, please hit the like button. If you're not already a subscriber, please subscribe and hit that notification bell. Yeah. Big trout. Beauty. All right, to help deal with the wind, I've anchored up with the anchor stick, and let's watch the next fish from the high view. You'll get a look at the retrieve. Many miles of shoreline, only small parts are productive. I tend to, when I'm not sure where I am, when I'm in new spots, points and current, points and moving water, whether that water is driven by wind or tide, just moving water. Certainly mullet, when I see mullet jumping. Another good indicator. Whoa, I'm gonna anchor over here. Got like 3 turns of the reel handle there. So this swim bait hook is a 3.0 owner, 1/8 ounce. I used basically the same hook with the 5-inch gulp jerk shads, which are another real favorite of mine down here, but I used a 1/16 ounce in that case. Now the reason is these grubs here, if you drop one in the water, it floats, so it's buoyant, whereas if you drop a gulp jerk shad in the water, it sinks. So that's the difference between going with the 1/16 ounce on the gulp and the 1/8 ounce on this lure. Now from fishing tailing redfish, which is like a foot of water or less, I will go down to the 1/16 ounce swim bait hook on this particular lure, and that has worked out well for me. But this is as deep as 2 feet, and I know it sounds awfully shallow, but yeah, 2 feet is that's some water, and 1/8 ounce seems to be the right weight for this situation. It also helps with the casting. On a windy day like this little profile, this casts well and pretty accurately. So I've got the anchor stick out on an anchor trolley, which is really convenient because I can slide the basically the attachment point around and change the orientation of the boat, which I just did. Hey, so far it's all big trout, and that's going to change, and then it will be something else. And this is Pine Island, Florida, and that debris in the water is from Hurricane Ian about 2.5 months prior. And that shoreline is supposed to be lush green, and that shows you one of the impacts of the hurricane. Those mangroves are just burnt. That's a nice one. And what I'm going to find this trip is that the snook are going to be out of the wind, and it's not always like that. A lot of times, like especially windy points where you push in some water, are the best snook spots, but not this trip. Right in the mullet. Okay, a camera angle I haven't used before. I would like opinions. This or the other high camera angle, which is directly overhead. What do people prefer? Alright, a small snook on that one. Alright, another big trout. It's alright. How about making this a redfish? This has got potential. It hasn't come up yet. And it's a beautiful redfish. Or at least it's a quality one. Haha. That's the one I'm looking for. Give me a legit slam. Nothing wrong with that. Okay. Nothing wrong with that. Okay. Oh. Oh! I get no reds all day and I get back-to-back casts. Okay, if you like this video, please hit the like button. If you're not already a subscriber, please subscribe and hit that notification bell. And check out my new book, Fishing the Edge, Techniques and Tales from Surf, Boat, and Kayak, at johnskinnerfishing.com and on Amazon.